I'm good. Damn, those alien scum are gonna pay for shooting up my ride. Rip 'em a new one. I'm good. Ready for action. Rip 'em a new one. It's time to make tracks. You suckers. Get some. You suckers. Secret level. Come get some. I guess he didn't escape from L.A. I think I should have known those alien maggots booby-trapped the sub. Hail to the king, baby. it hurt. You in hell. Let's rock. It's time to make tracks. Games, baby. Cool. Guess you didn't feel so lucky. Who wants some? Ew, who's your plastic surgeon?